Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike with the breaking ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. And swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. This is line to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Jed Lowry now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, but not 3 as he throws it away. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. High and deep down the left field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The A's lead this one 1-0. Frankie Montas gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Brandon Nimmo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone into the upper tank. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first, as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Place is going nuts right here. Want to get your fans involved? Leadoff hitter, take them deep in your home yard.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. He's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
That is good. Second baseman, number 6.
So now here is Jeff McNeil. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in the center. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts in the beginning. They've already left him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Davis, the next to bat. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Big swing and a miss in the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Too short, hit hard. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit, Dominic Smith, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Going back is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
Laureano is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. 1 inning in the books here. Mets lead it 4-1. New inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder.
No one on with 1 down, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. From the stretch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Now at the plate, Frankie Montas. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Drops. The inning will continue.
Well, maybe he can to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him. But not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
At the plate now, Mark Hanna as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Conforto is there, and he'll put away to retire the side. The A's strand 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs over this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ballboy.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Now the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Damn, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, B-roll, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. Back with more from the big one. Here's Elvis Andrus now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Now here's the first offering. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So now into the box is Matt Olson, who collected a base hit his first time up. Pitch on the way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. High and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging the series.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That's a foul.
Swing and a miss, and Lowry's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the A's 2. Well, Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%, something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now the first pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Michael Conforto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Conforto connects for a two-run home run. His second home run of the game, as it's now a six-run ball game.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Mike Fiers is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Mike Fiers.
Standing in now, James McCann. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So now to the plate, Luis Guillorme. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. So here's the Mets pitch. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 3 complete from Citi Field, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Now to bat, Ramon Laureano. Biro down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Here's the first pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate now is Tony Kemp. He flew out in his last debut. Chances sets. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Wow, 9 home runs. D-Row, Dan, when's the last time you saw a power performance like this from two competing teams?
Matty V, I can't ever recall 9 home runs in a game, D-Row. This has been a case of bad pitching, good hitting, and guys getting pitches to hit and not missing them.
Yeah, Dan, we got to love on both offenses right now. I don't think if you paid the price of admission for a ticket in the last decade, you're seeing a combined 9 home runs hit.
Elbow.
0-1, here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the A's 3. So here's Pete Alonso. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
The first baseman, Pete.
First pitch of the AB now. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Next up, Jeff McNeil flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. Into the upper deck, but foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front, just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Up next, J.D. Davis. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he's safe.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
In now, Dominic Smith popped up. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. So it's first and third with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Oh, man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Noah Syndergaard, right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. All set for the start of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mark Hanna. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Elvis Andrus. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes now to Andrus. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Syndergaard has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not a...
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Matt Olson connects for a 2-run home run. His second of the game, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. This has been a staggering display of power hitting here today, guys. I can't remember the last time I saw a performance like this. 10 combined home runs.
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball boy.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. 2 down with a runner at first. Digging in now, Ramon Laureano. From the stretch. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the series, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. Carlos Carrasco, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 59, Carlos.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy, fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Nimmo there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the A's 7. can. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
On the first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 13.
Now to the plate here is Luis Guillorme. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And there's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Guillorme at third with 2 away. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. At the plate now, Mike Fiers. Grounds it sharply to third, and that's the first down. And now, Mark Hanna, previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's gone 2 for 8. Now the first pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Next up for the A's, Elvis Andrus. Trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Now to the plate, Pete Alonso comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lowry's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Jeff McNeil will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Next up from New York, J.D. Davis. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch on its way. hit hard on the ground is short. There is Andrus. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first. That ends the inning. Work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. And this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Aaron Luke comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
And I think that's exactly the thought process, Matt. He's not as strong of a hitter from the right side, so we'll see if this proves to be a smart move out of the pen.
Matt Olsen to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ballgame. His second coming back in the 5th. First offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So next to hit is Matt Chapman. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning that, and he gets there. The running play, and ready now is Dominic Smith. He got under one and popped out last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Right side, hit hard. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Into the box, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Ready with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Smith on at first, nobody out. And another foul ball. Swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ballgame as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Trevor Rosenthal comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now batting, the catcher, James McCann.
Stepping in now, James McCann as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. Andrus has it. And there's one down now. Luis Guillorme will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. I issue back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Luke, newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Heading out towards shallow right. Kenna is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 10-7. Trevor May has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Trevor.
Ramon Laureano will stand in again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in is Sean Murphy, who's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster close in the game down 3.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. For his career in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Into right, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Trevor Rosenthal. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. But Riccardi on that swing as it's well wide of first. Has a look, now the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
On the first, and the A's fail to cash in here. J.D. Wendelken is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Here's a high pop-up. Olsen over to his right. He's got it one away. Stepping in next, Pete Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. So here's Jeff McNeil. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
In now, J.D. Davis. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole to Lowry at the bag. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Mets strand one. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
At the plate, Matt Olsen. And he hits it hard to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
The 0-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Olsen rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 2.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
Seth Lugo answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Ramon Laureano will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Lowry on second. Chapman is over at first with 1 away. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his 3rd run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his 3rd RBI of the day.
Here's the first pitch. And now the runner breaks for the plate. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 0-1. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. And the 2nd run will score as well.
Boy, not an easy thing to do to be able to score. You're down by 1 going into the 9th. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan.
Coming through for the team right here. Down 1 run. Huge base hit right there. Able to drive in a pair. And now they got to lock it down in the bottom half.
He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. 0-1, here's the pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. Joey Lucchesi enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. At the plate now, J.B. Wendelken. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Nimmo has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. And that could be a big insurance run here as that pushes the lead to 2 here in the top of the 9th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Anderson an 0-2 hole here. 0-2. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage. Jake Diekman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in once again is Dominic Smith. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Michael Conforto steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
This is in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Kemp. And he makes the catch for the second. So now to the plate, James McCann. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. James McCann stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled away.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Kemp. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the series, as it's now a one-run ball game. Stepping in now, Luis Guillorme. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Though not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. Standing in now, Joey Lucchesi. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it. And the Oakland A's are back on top of the baseball world. They have won the World Series.
Well, nobody was going to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours